Right then guys, so I'm going to go through a quick tutorial on how to use the galletto to remap your Honda Civic. So first of all, when you receive it through the post, you'll get the actual galletto device, and then you will also receive a USB pen. It used to be a disc a few years ago, but now they've stopped the disc, you get it on a USB. So what you want to do is get the USB, plug it into your laptop, and then drag and drop the galletto from the USB onto your desktop, like so, like you see there. You then want to open up the galletto, and then you'll see your instructions manual, and then all these other two things here. Now, with the instructions, that's only required if your laptop has the old Windows system. With Windows 10, you actually don't need to do anything, which were the difficulties a few years ago, which when you research, you find that these people had these issues. Now with Windows 10, you don't need to do anything with the drivers, it's all perfectly fine. So you then go to the EOBD file, and down here you will see the system. Now before you want to access the app, what you want to do is plug the galletto into the car, into the OBD port, which I have already done there before starting the video. And then the other end is a USB. So you just want to plug that into the side of the laptop, the right way round. Plug that in, and it should connect. You don't need to do anything, as I said, with the drivers, anything like that. It will automatically install due to the Windows 10. Once you've connected it up, you then want to open up the application. This is what it looks like. Okay, so you then, for our Honda, I've got the 2.2 diesel. So I want to go on Honda, select driver, and this is the ECU system that I have in my car. And then that shows the other cars that share the same ECU. Now what you want to do, because these systems are cheap, you know, the genuine system costs thousands of pounds, we're buying a £15 Chinese copy. This is essentially what it is. So you may have received a dodgy one. And so before you want to start overwriting your ECU and creating a whole load of issues for yourself, you want to make sure that your system works. So what you want to do is press, well, before you do that, actually, you want to wait 30 seconds from when you open up the application. Then you want to start your ignition. Do not turn on the car. Leave it as it is. Okay, once it's on, you want to press read ECU. And then you want to save whatever it reads into, into your system. So I'll just call it ABC for this sake. And press save. So now it's going to start reading. Okay, you'll see the percentage start slowly going up. And this is how you'll see if your system works. If you have an issue with your system, it won't be able to read it. Now, to be fair, the first time I ever did it, I did get an error message from Windows to tell me that the app just stopped working. Do not be scared if that happens. Close the app, start again, repeat the same process, and it worked for me. Once that eventually gets to 100%, you'll then know that your system works fine and you're ready to install the new map onto your car. So let's assume that that's what we're doing. So can I close this down? You see, now this is what happened the first time. Actually, is a good example. It told me not responding. That's fine. Just close the program, press cancel, and just start again. So turn off the dash and just do it as you did before. EOBD, select the correct one. Honda, sorry, I keep going past it. Select the correct ECU. Perfect. Now, because we've read our ECU, we know it works and we know it's perfectly safe for us to go ahead. Now, I got the Celtic tuning remap. I got their stage 2. So what they need is they need your read ECU document that then saves. You need to email that over to them so that they can do their edits or anything that they need to do. But that's what they need, their read ECU document that your computer processes. Once you've got that, and your you've spoken to your mapper or anything like that, and you've got your document that you need, you then want to go into ECU data. This is all automatic. Well, it'll help to turn the ignition on. Start reading, okay. Right, so this is what I've got. So it's read my ECU. Then you want to go to open file. And you'd like to select the map. So that's what Celtic made for me. You want to press open file, and then you want to press download. Once you press the download, this is where your potential issues could have occurred if you hadn't have read it first. So when your download happens, what the system does is first it wipes away your ECU of its current data, and then it applies the map that your mapper has emailed over to you. Now, if you had a problem with your galletto that you have purchased and you didn't do the read and went straight to install the map, it could delete all the stuff that's on your ECU, but then you wouldn't have a car because, you know, you can't upload the new map because your system's faulty. So then you're stuck with a car that can't be turned on. And that's really what you don't want to do. So always, always, always read the ECU first to make sure it works. Once you've pressed the download, it'll do the percentage bar at the bottom again. Once it does that, gets to 100, it'll tell you to turn the dash on and off for 10 seconds. Once you've done that, the map has been uploaded and you're ready to go. Like I said, I got the Celtic Stage 2. Best thing that my car could have had. You know, the next thing I have to do to get anything else out of it is do a hybrid turbo or a new turbo. But that is how to use the galletto system on Windows 10. Incredibly easy, great to use on new laptops. You don't have driver issues or anything like that. Nothing to worry about. You don't need to be a computer geek to be able to do it. It's seriously simple. If you have any questions, comment, ask away, private message, not a problem. I'll be happy to help. I'll also include a link to the galletto that I purchased. It was on eBay for like £15. They're really cheap. But as I said, always test, read the ECU first, make sure you've got one that works. If it doesn't read the ECU, the galletto's faulty, send it back, get a new one, and you're ready to go again. I hope that helps, guys, and if anybody has any questions, feel free. Thank you.